Hello everyone, welcome back to Cheat Codes, and today we're going to make a simple wall background, and we're going to, in here, we're going to finish the player stats, so how they work. Okay, starting off, we're going to make an empty object and call it map. We're going to reset it, and then in here, we're going to make a 2D object square, let's call it wall. We're going to go into the layer, we're going to make another layer, and I'm going to call mine walls, I already did it. I'm going to put it on there. And then go into edit project settings and scroll down in the physics 2D tab and turn off collision between walls. So just where walls overlap, untick it. And then we're going to give it a box collider 2D. And there we go. That's the wall done. So on the x-axis for the scale, we're going to change to 0.5, and on the y-axis, 15. And then where it is, position in map will be -10. Let's say -15. Control D and make it 15 instead of -15. And then we're going to Control D again, make it 0 on the x-axis, 28 on the x-axis for scale, and then 0.5 how big it is. And then the position will be 8. Okay. And then we're going to Control D again and make it -8, so that's at the bottom. And we're going to Control D again, put it at 0, and we're going to change the size to 1.1. And then we're going to see where it has to be, more or less. So let's say right there. So -15, and then 8. Yeah, no, -14.5. Okay, so -14.5 and then 8. And we're going to rotate it 45 degrees. And we're going to make the size 4x4. So, no, sorry, not 4x4. 3, there we go. So 4x3, so 4 on x-axis, 3 on a y-axis, and then we're going to Control D this, and on its x position, we're going to make it positive. We're going to change this to -45 degrees, so it's rotated inwards. We're going to Control D again, and we're going to negative it on the y-axis, so it's at the bottom, and then change it back to 45 again, and then Control D again, and then -14.5 and -45. So there, those are our walls done. And we're going to make another change. So make another 2D object, square, and let's call it background. Make it black, -10 order and layer. And that's just the order in which they are shown. And then we're going to make the size 30 by 16. So 30 on the x-axis, 16 on the y-axis. And then on the player, well, we're going to take the map first and put it above the player. We're going to take the camera, put it on the player. And then we're going to change the color of the camera to white. And now if we press play, as you can see, the camera's on the player. And here is our simple map. So it's just a very simple map, some corners. This is just for me to play in and have something better to look at. What we're going to do too is go on the camera. We're going to change the size to maybe 6. And now you see there's just a bit more space. You could see a little bit more. And yeah, that is how the game is going to look for now. I'm also going to go on a play and I'm going to change the weapon to the SMG. I just want to use the SMG, and I'm also going to go on a shotgun and I'm going to turn down the fire rate a little bit, maybe to 2. It does shoot too fast. Okay, so yeah, this is how the game will look now. We're also going to change the bullet, and we're going to make it a square instead. Let's see, where's a square? Where's a square? I'm pretty sure we just type in square. Okay, we're going to change it to a square for the sprite. And on the x-axis, yeah, these look right. So now if we hit, well, we don't have to hit apply. So we press play. Okay, we're going to make it a little bit smaller. So it says 0.4, 0.2, 0.4. There we go. Those are the bullets instead. I know they don't look great, but yeah, I just prefer little squares. And yeah, this is how the game looks now. Okay, now we're going to get into the player stats and how they work. So in here, we're going to make a little sum, which will be times negative 1 plus player stats dot fire rate. So what this is the 1 is just, it's always going to be times by -1, which will just be the exact same value, but negative. Because, oh, wait, no, sorry, that's not how it's going to work. Sorry, that's not how it's going to work. What we're going to do is, okay, so sorry about that. I made a little mistake. This negative is in the wrong spot, so just remove it and put it in front of this. So this gives us a simple percentage. So it'll be 1, and then, so obviously what the fire rate is, that is basically like saying the fire rate, and then this is going to be in a decimal. So the decimal is the percentage. So here with the fire rate, that's 0. So if you press play, it shoots normally. And if you change the fire rate to 0.05, it's going to shoot a tiny bit faster, almost not noticeable because it's only 5%. 1, that's 10%. Change it to 5, that's 50% increased fire rate, which is, as you can see, very fast. And if we change to something like 5, that's 500% fire rate. So yeah, there you go. That is how you do a percentage-based increase. That looks really cool, actually. So yeah, obviously in your game, maybe an upgrade will literally just be something like 0.05 every time. So just a tiny attack speed increase. Obviously, if the player's got it 10 times, he shoots way faster. So it's completely fair. So that's how we will do percentages. And if you want to do something like make it a simpler number to work with, you can instead, no, we're just gonna leave it how it is. And yeah, there you go. That's how to do percentage-based things. And that is pretty much the sum I'm going to use for most of these things. Okay, so next, I'm going to do these in order just like before. We have the damage. So we need to implement damage for the bullet. Okay, so the bullet's damage is already being set. Okay, that's already done. So we already have the bullet.damage equals weapon and exact same sum. We're just going to increase it by percentage. We can also increase it by just a set amount, but let's just do percentage. So the weapon damage are floats. Yep, they're floats. That's good. Just double check always. So yeah, exact same sum. Just kind of like take that, copy it, and boom. And we're going to change this to damage. So there we go. That is weapon damage done. Now weapon damage gets increased by a percentage. Okay, damage done, and now bullet speed. And again, exact same thing. So the bullet speed, again, paste, speed, done. And now bullet spread, exact same thing. So where is our bullet spread? Not all of these will be negative. So just make sure, we're going to go through all that in a second. We'll change all these from negatives to positive where necessary. So spread, 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 spread. Here it is. Ooh, these are a little bit more complicated. So like so, and no. I don't think we'll do spread. Spread is something that you generally don't change in games. I think we'll leave it. Because personally, I don't want it. But if you guys want it, of course, just say, and I will put it into the game. But I think we're gonna leave spread because it's something that balances the game pretty nicely. Bullet amount, of course, this is a very simple one. This will just actually be plus player stats dot bullet amount. Nice. That's not a percentage thing, that's just a set amount. And then bullet lifetime. So bullet lifetime should be increased. Where is our bullet lifetime? Have we set that? So if bullet lifetime. Yeah, no, we haven't set that. So here we go. Bullet life. No, that's bullet speed. Bullet lifetime. Same sum. We're gonna do it percentage based, and this will be bullet lifetime. Okay. What's wrong here? Oh, sorry. Times equals. Okay. So that's how it is. We don't need this bracket anymore for this one specifically. And yeah, now we're going to go through and change these how they have to be changed. So let's see. So the damage should not be negative. Anything that's increased should not be negative. Bullet speed should not be negative. Bullet lifetime is already positive. It should not be negative. And what else do we have? So bullet speed, that's done. Bullet amount's right. Damage is done. Bullet lifetime's done. Okay, that's it. Those are all the stats done. So if we go back in, and as you can see, everything is 0. It should just be fine. We shoot, everything is normal. If we take the bullet speed, plus it by 5, now we have laser bullet speeds. Let's just make it like 1, so it's twice as fast. And then bullet amount 1, so now we should double the bullets. If we change the damage to 1, we're not going to see it, but it is increasing the damage. Fire rate by 1, that is way too fast. 0.5. Okay, very fast. And then bullet lifetime, we're not even going to see it because it's going to hit the walls and destroy itself anyway. We could technically remove it because the bullets are always going to hit a wall, but in case a bullet ever flies out the screen somehow, you want it to destroy itself so it doesn't, obviously do something wrong. I also want to show something really nice about the map. We can literally just increase the size now by doing this. Boom. Map is twice as big now. Make it 10 times as big. Massive map. So yeah, that's cool. That's how big our map is. But yeah. Those bullets live a very long time. Oh, we made it 5. Oh, that explains it. Okay, so let's shoot. The bullets should... Yeah, okay, the bullets do destroy themselves. So there we go. Those are the play stats finished. Again, these are all percentage based. All of them, except for the bullet amount. These are all percentage based, so just make sure you remember that if you change these values. Saying 1 is 100%. Saying 0.01, that's 1%. Okay. So now I'm going to make the little timestamp for what we've done. Okay, so this is what we've done in this episode. We made a small map. And if we press play, we pause the camera on the player. And as you can see, we can move and track the sides. And that is map done. Shoot it with a bullet, it hits the sides and disappears. We can also increase the map size as big as we want, just increasing the values very simply. And now the map is twice as big, as you can see. Very cool. And on the player, we made the stats work with percentage. So if I do 0.10, well, 0.1, that's 10% increased fire rate. If I do 1, it's 100% increased fire rate, so it shoots extremely fast. 0.5, just 50% more attack speed. So yeah, just show how cool it looks fit at a high value. It shoots very fast. Okay, I'm going to make it 0.5, so it's normal. We also made the damage, which of course doesn't do anything yet. We don't have dummies. We're going to increase the bullet speed, so you can see the bullet flies twice as fast. Make the bullets fly at lightning speeds, which looks very funny. We can increase the bullet amount. So now we shoot tons of bullets at once, basically a shotgun. And we can increase the bullet lifetime so it lives longer if you increase the map size. And yeah, those are the stats. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.